Hi again, this is Dr. Sara Al-Khaifi again. We're going to talk about another example of Partograph. So as you can read here, we have this patient. The admission time was 14 p.m. The cervical dilatation was 2 cm. And then at 18 p.m., the cervical dilatation became 6 cm. And obviously, she is now in active phase. At 22, the cervical dilatation became 10 cm, which means that she was fully dilated by 22. So let's see how did we plot this information. So at 14, the cervical dilatation was 2. Great, we're just gonna write the time and the cervical dilatation. Then at 18, the cervical dilatation becomes 6 centimeter. How? There is something, it doesn't make sense here. So we have the latent phase, which is lasts from 0 to 3 cm. Okay, and the patient here is actually dilated 6 centimeter, which means she is an active phase. There is something wrong. So that means the 6 cm reading cannot be here in this area. So what we're gonna do, since she transferred from the latent phase to the active phase, we're gonna do the transitional line. As you can see, we call this is a transitional line because she is transitioning from the latent phase to the active phase. And we're gonna have the first here, where 6 here, we're gonna plot it here on the alert line, which means the patient has progressed to the active stage of labor. She was admitted during latent phase, and then over the time she transferred from the latent phase to the active phase. That's why we plot the number, the 6 cm, on the alert. And we're going to leave all this area empty because we are transitioning. So we go all the way from 6 cm on the alert line. It has to be on the alert line. And we go all the way down and we write the time, which was 18. The time was 18 at that time. And at 22, while the time progressed from 22, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, she became dilated. So you go all the way down from the time and you go all the way to number 10 and you add your X mark. So as you can see, the difference in this patient. She was admitted during the latent phase. That's why we were happy plotting the information here. But once she became an active stage of labor, which is number 6, we needed to transfer her reading, the first reading only. We go to the alert line and we put number 6 on the alert line, and then we go down to write the time, and then the time will progress according to the labor progression of the patient. Remember that this area is going to be empty throughout the Partograph. Everything below and after this area, we will not have any reading. No vital signs, no fetal heart rate, nothing. All this area, because it's a transitioning area, and you have to move all your reading all the way to this area. And we're going to talk about more example on the next video.